are presenting Dax, which is a shoe shop. So this is our domain. Okay, from the past, humans wear shoes to protect their feet and comfort them when doing various activities. Some of them treat the shoes like fortune in the eyes, where they come from, where they go, which way have to go. So this is the two businesses that we are comparing, which is the Yixing Trading in Klang and Sinseng Shoe Enterprise in Georgetown.
Good afternoon. So to continue the history of shoe trade, firstly we have the sandals that were being used as a common footwear in the early civilizations. And then in Mesopotamia, a kind of soft shoes made of wraparound leather were being used by the people who live at the border of Iran. And then during the late 1850s, shoes were absolutely made straight cloth, which means that there was no difference in between the left and the right side. Then become Mr. Jan Manzaliger, who born in 1852. He was best known for his shoe lasting machine, which normally make the upper part of the shoes. And he got himself employed in a shoe company and worked for 6 months, day and night. And during the process, he made a model in wood. He received a patent for this, and also his invention won the swift acceptance. His patent was actually bought by Mr. called Sidney Winslow, who established the United Shoe Machine Company. The continued success of the company brought about 50% of reduction in shoe prices and improved working conditions for millions of people. Now come to Malaysia with over 100 years of shoemaking history. Malaysia is the shoe industry experienced a tremendous growth of its stiff competition from neighboring countries. And the industry's roots trace back to the early 90s, and it was Penang that played an important role and became the hotspot for flourishing shoe businesses. Lastly, now it's the great source of national pride is Dato Jimmy Choo, who is one of the world's famous shoe designers, and he also holds events events on shoes such as the Rainforest Shoe House, Wedding Shoe Wonderland, Young Designer Corner, Foot Health Corner, and so on. So, continue the brief description.
So, the brief description of the business in Langwear. The shoe trading shop is located in Mandawa. Okay, the brief description of the business in Klang Valley are: the business is located in Mandawa. The shop name is Lin Sing Shoe Trading. The founder of this trading is Madam Fu. She has 2 sons, which is Chun Sim and Chun Ling. So she combined the last name of her 2 sons to form the shop name. When was the business started? The business was founded in early 20th century as home business. And the shoe trading business was started in 1999, and it has been operated for 16 years until today. The brief history about the business. Madam Fu's family started making shoe in early 20th century. All the making shoe material are from China. After they design some shoe models, they will send it to factories for mass production. Then they will sell it to third parties such as wholesaler and retail shop. make bad quality shoes, and that until they are forced to stop the shoemaking business. So they convert the shoe manufacturing business to shoe trading business in 1999. The shop is open every day at 8:30 in the morning and closed at 5:30 in the evening. There is no business branches, and there are 30 workers that work for the company at the beginning stage, but now only left with 6 working people. Basically, the shop sells all kinds of shoes, but the most sellable shoes are men's leather shoes, safety boots, and children's shoes. They also provide some custom design shoes. There are 3 to 4 customers on average that visited the shop every day. Most of them are Madam School regular customers. The target market of this business are the people living around the neighborhood. The recent development of this business, the Madam Schools plan to retire within these 5 years, so the succession plan of the business will be passed to 2 sons. For this moment, they will continue to work hard and provide good services to satisfy their customers.
Next, Sinsen Shoes Enterprise. Sinsen Shoes Enterprise is started at years 1946 and until now it's already 66 years. It's a family business. It already passed down 3 generations. For its working days, it will open whole week except for the Sunday. Sinsen Shoes Enterprise have 2 branches. One is same with his name, Sinsen, and another is with another name, which is Fresh Step. Fresh Step is managed by the boss brother, Mr. Chiwai. This is the history of Sinsen Shoes Enterprise. The founder, Mr. Chin Sheng, came from Shanghai and he later moved to Hong Kong, Singapore, and then moved to Pulau Pinang. Because of the British culture, they start their shoes business, and after years, he teach his sons how to make the shoes, and then he retired and passed the business to Chin Ming and Chin Wai. The right person here is the Mr. Chin Ming, who are the boss of the shop, and the person beside him is his younger brother, Mr. Chiwai. Chiwai is responsible to pick the design of the shoes, and Timing will be on the production line to produce the shoes, like making the base of the shoes. And this is the service and the product. Their main product is the dancing shoes. Many dancers will like to come to their shoe shop to buy the dancing shoes, and they have provided the personal trainer shoes.
Tailor-made shoes.
Tailor-made shoes. And sports shoes and sports shoes. Some of them. For special service, it starts from their 3rd generation, who are the Chin Wai son. He is the 3rd manager of the shoe shops.
1924, and until now it already has 41 years. And many newspaper or publishers go to their shop to interview them because of issues. It's made from the leather, and I think it's very heavy until
It weighs
2 pounds something.
2.something kg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because here is leather and mixed from this, so it's very heavy.
Heavy. But it's just one side of the shoe, not a pair.
No, a pair. One shoe is placed in their shop, and another is in their house.
Oh.
And this two is not so old, over 30 something.
Okay.
And they said that this shoes is like they make during the century, like disco that time.
During what time, sorry?
During the disco that time.
Retro, 70s.
70
Ah.
During the 70s.
Okay, I'm just going to talk about the comparative analysis of competitive strength of the two businesses. First business, using trading, is located in Klang, which is a popular tourist destination. It encountered several competitions with many other shops in the Penang, and tourists flock into this city from all corners of the world. Perfect competition occurs with each other, and customer has a variety choice to choose from the market because surrounding this shop has many shoe shops, other shoe shops. To emulate with other shoe shop, each shoe shop offer or have promotion with a lower price principle. The three main competitors, first is Kali Shoe Shop, second is Bata Shoe Shop, and third is Tulip Shoe Shop. Kali Shoe Shop, located at Jalan Taiping, Selangor. It has a lot of customers that from the nearby residents. Although it's a small shop, it has its own frequent customer buy from frequent time. Price of the shoe is quite cheap. Second, Bata Shoe Shop. One of the famous shoe shops in Malaysia, produce a good quality shoe shop from the Factory. The customer always be attracted because of its famous shoe that buy from Bata can be long for a long time, and the shoe are be more comfortable to wear. The third, Tulip Shoe Shop. It's a big shoe shop. It sells new fashion design shoes. Variety of new shoes can be seen in the shop. Price is not too expensive as well, and it's very attractive to customers, especially the female customers. Strategy employed by Leasing Trading to compete with other competitors. It has a good service and promotion carried on often. It's also cheap in price, and the frequent guests can be have a 30% of discount.
Okay, so for the Sing Shoes Enterprise in Georgetown. It is located in Georgetown, Penang, which is at Jalan Gurdwara, and it's opposite Gamma, which is the shopping mall Gamma. So, it is because in Georgetown many shops sell shoes, so they also sell shoes. For the day they came from Shanghai, and then they went Hong Kong, they went Singapore, and then finally they came to Georgetown. So for to earn their livings, so they come to open this shop. Okay, so this location is a good place, which is a tourist attraction. So for the competitors, the first one is Hong Kong Shoe Store, and then the second one is Nyonya Village Shoe Shop, and then the last one is the fashion shoe shops in First Avenue Mall. in the Hong Kong shoe store, this is located at the Kimberley Street in the Georgetown. And then it's very potential because very many tourists come to their place to buy their shoes because it's cheap and it's traditional and all, and it's various type and very beautiful shoes. And then the Nyonya Dessert Shoe Shop, this one is they sell the shoes for almost 40 years, and the shopkeepers in the shop do their designing, cutting, sewing all together. And then it's very popular in local. It's very popular in local. Although the price is very high, but people love them, which is the beaded shoes, and it's very unique and it's very attractive, so people buy them and visit them very often. And then the last one is the fashion shoe shop in the mall, which is the strongest competitors because it's very fashion and it's not that traditional but very decorative lah. So it attracts many customers to buy. It's a very potential competitors for the shoe shop. So how they overcome this problem? The boss doesn't collect any GST from their customer because
No GST in all shoes.
yeah.
You put the GST in the shoe. No GST on all shoes. Only absorb the
No
GST.
on all shoes. Yeah, the boss pay for himself. So they are very. Yeah.
The boss don't pay for himself. The company
Absorbs.
the cost.
Oh, okay. And so the GST tax. Then they like their customer, so they doesn't want the customer to pay for the GST because they also love them because the shop is very traditional, very old, so it's become the customer is decreasing due to the fashion and all that things. And then they also give very warm welcome to all the customers because they are doing family business, and then they like their shops, they like their business, their customers, so they wanted them to come visit them, so they do it very likable. Okay.
Compare and contrast. So, similarities. The similarities between two businesses are easily spotted through the development of the name of the business, because the name. Because the businesses were named after their family members, most of the staffs are from their family members who run the business. Both sides are not affected by GSTs, and both businesses are in a monopolistic competitive state. The shoe designs of both businesses are up to date to the modern contemporary designs. Differences. The Sinseng Shoes started in 1946 and opened 2 branches. Linsin Training started in 1999 and has no branches. Sinseng Shoes work on the whole week except for Sundays, and Linsin Training work for the whole week. Sinseng Shoes, they sell branded shoes, slippers, tailored shoes, and custom-made dancing shoes. While Linsin Training only sell men's shoes mostly, slippers, and children's shoes. Sinseng Shoes also, the location of Sinseng Shoes is also close to shopping malls where lots of tourists bypasses the area. Conclusion analysis. The business which stands out commercially successful would be the Sinseng Shoes, as its points over the dominance of Linsin Trading are obvious in terms of branches, services provided, products, and experience. Sinseng started their business in 1946 while Linsim started in 1999. This shows that Sinsing has 54 years of experience in this business, more than Linsim Trading, which is considered quite a huge gap between the two businesses. Another fact that supports this is that the business run by Mr. Chin Min's father, Mr. Chin Pin Xiang, is experienced in making tailored shoes. On the other hand, Linsim, however, wasn't experienced in making tailored shoes. This became a huge advantage for Sinsing Shoes, as they were not just able to sell shoes made by other firms or products, but they were also able to sell tailored shoes and custom-made dancing shoes. It is also worth to mention that the Sinsing Shoes made good quality custom-made shoes, as they have a history of journalists and reporters who visited their shop and even made it to the newspapers. When Mr. Chin Min took over the business from his father, he was able to open 2 more branches, which becomes a sign of victory over the Linsim Trading. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any videos? One more. Oh, yes, please.
I'm Christine and I'm going to talk about recommendation part. Through our research, survey and analysis, we found that both businesses have a lot of spaces of improvement. Firstly, I'm going to talk about Sinsing Shoes Enterprise. The strategies is set customers reward program, online advertising, accept credit card, online services, and organizing fashion events. Organizing fashion events such as fashion show to display the stylish and unique models of the shoes. People come to the fashion shows and the shoes that attracted them, they will go and buy and look for the store. And this is one of the best way to show the uniqueness of the shops. At such events, Sinsing Enterprise could distribute loyalty cards and discount coupons for the next purchases. Next, setting up customers reward program. Sinsing Enterprise may set some customer reward program, for example, like the more you buy, the cheaper the price is. Then their customers may buy for their family members, and Sinsing Shoes may set up the family packages. Lastly, for Sinsing Shoes Enterprise, I suggest them to do online advertising because the owner of Sinsing Shoes Enterprise, Mr. Chiming, is 75 years old. He might think that online advertising is not helpful, but I would say that he is wrong. Because they can promote online advertising through social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and so on. Then Sinsing Shoes Enterprise does not accept credit card.
That's not.
Yeah, I think this is one of the way they must improve lah. While for Linsim Trading, I would suggest them to improve their human resource management before they do any other improvement, because their human resource management is quite bad previously. Previously, they work in the factory and then they convert to trading because of the workers. Previously, the workers that purposely spoil the shoes while the process of making the shoes. So this is the way I would suggest them. First of all, to install the security system, this is to secure the workers' performance and change the rate of salaries of workers. The salary of workers should depend on daily rate, but not per unit of shoes. Because by this way, the workers may choose the easiest shoes to do. For example, slippers, sandals, and the leather shoes is very hard and needs some time to do. So they purposely spoil the leather shoes So they choose the easier shoes to do lah. And then set employees rewards program. I think they should set this program because if they leave it, then they might get lazy. Yeah. And then salary of staff based on commission. The more harder you work, the more commission you get. Punishment when someone's break the rules. And encourage, reward, motivate, and recognize all jobs well done. The owners of Lean Sim Trading should constantly encourage and reward their workers. Lastly, they should set realistic and achievable targets for workers. That's all for us. Thank you.
Okay, thank